this is the kind of mentality on the away matches. And nothing a Ghana ko away yet to be channel.
Na AFCON ye money Ghana.
Enti su e de Ghana Cote d'Ivoire na ye ko.
AFCON ye money Ghana ya away o.
Me say enu ntimi su de Ghana Cote d'Ivoire na ye ko.
World Cup qualifiers so say November bebo 2 matches and sana year na end. Ni nyina ye money Kumasi Sports Stadium.
Andy.
Hwe
me say
there be obigi.
Oh
2026 World Cup no asa wo ya twema adwesi ade bi say o Debbie.
This is the kind of mentality for the Uram Ranti and Moninti no more away matches or Muntimi Mono. Menami Jitum. Sababia Ghana Black Stars and your coach of a boy Maya building. It did not no matter the number of months. I be ye be ready. Now that's ya train your building team in the Amayanka be the problem. But Andy. In some way, my work at the count performance and why I shall before, and I know that Chili Party never seen him a bit so. In some way, my work at the count performance of one. Sanka performance and Uncle Yero, Chris Hughton and Barrow Becans and Papa Bidia Ghana for. But if you come to make statements like this, Mema Juba as an analyst and it's 7 hour Kayano, Mema Stras and Macha and Seminole, the Makika be able to be a film, the Mount Semia Papa Yiki, the boy and Yana. And pay your coach in Ekano. And Ghana Black Stars. So what generation will go away matches? Oko Bobo baby, or be a conversant on a pitch so. Or you're comfortable on a pitch so. And the chain wo ba away. And I say even on a new track ground, sir. Then it makes it difficult say a Black Stars to Papa Libiti Mia Jumano. And then think Kenya Wangwa. Say Ghana and the Central African Republic. Yebo qualifies. And you have you forgotten? When it was Central African Republic match and the Yambon was Central African Republic. It was on the new track grounds, but because of same mentality in Ghana and Central African Republic, you know about 1-1. Now you new track grounds. And then you hobo. New track grounds, Central African Republic. Ghana and Tibian you about 1-1. And with this same mentality, you better come Madagascar home, you to me check. You better go draw near Buffy because coach the only Baba Bobo near park our bottle border and when the team want to be no more. It's Gideon and I movie was African Cup of Nations and a Petima Ikita. You had the right selection, you deploy the right tactics on the field of player. You bet me a young resource of the Afrimo. And Yama movie a Gideon at Siakofom because of statements from this particular coach. Man in Yamanin, yes, sir. Nankophobia need to tell one more here because I've heard a lot of people talking about Otuado. And to be honest, me who dia Chris Hughton I dia bro Otuado so. In all honesty. And Yabu be not Gideon was through because Andy Ajumano and dia odi ba on board. We see via Kitao. And no na ye heso na nipa dia judge. That is why I always say that people are judged by the standards they set for themselves. Oh, Andy, they are dear with you. Oh, Andy, when I say you want Andy, they tell me say they are over. Because Andy now me so capable of doing that thing. Oh, but Andy, they are with you. Oh, they be with Andy won't be yes, sir. Why am I first with Andy? No, me just had the now to Andy on to me yet. So I am going to defend him. It is a coaches biba. No, we see even in them Serbia on them. You teams any other day, any teams they get be. No more Black Stars. They want to be born more there. Now, finally, about a coach. I only see free English Premier League. No, catch them. Mammy, Yajidio will move over to me. I do, mamma. No one arguing. It's based on the CV. Anna Chris Hughton Deba. For the past 10-15 years, me who coach our coach Black Stars around the CV was Richard Chris Hughton. Obin Chiremibi. So for the past 10-15 years, we've gotten a coach. Our Ghana has a Black Stars. I'll be coach here. And then the CV. I was for the chain that of Chris Hughton. Men kayo one day. It will raise hopes very high. O my young say coaches be aba no CV wo form to be bo mo modern dia. And you only bet me aye. But the enkasa bebre san say yenim say wo build the team and building a team needs time. But so be boy we na sa anko ye. Now, remember, with better reasons, tactical reasons, footballing reasons. Now, you pitch yourself now, then you have no business being the head coach of the Black Stars. And the honey made me problem. On the day, almost every Black Stars player was poor. Ebi ame yigi Mensa to an extent. Almost every Black Stars player. In Kankano almost started, you know. Thomas Tay Partey was getting a very good game. But I was see a saving party for Arsenal. And the party bebo kakra ni yin afrim because I was so boa maybe or gen pounds no. Now you blame Lawrence Atizigi when we are having poor defensive setup. Yes, Atizigi on the day. Now the money nya need to store nine. But Andy, so we goalkeeper on the best goalkeeper in the Swiss Super League. They made him now open. Switzerland League that he last season, no. Lawrence Atizigi was the best goalkeeper in the Swiss Super League. So for me, there are tactical problems in the Black Stars. Your coach is down the selection, down the changes, placement of players on the field of play. On the day, even when we needed wingers, how many defensive midfielders and I know about move? How many? Position men and I like Joe Zumobo. These are things we need to look at and talk about. And only Niama and Chris Hughton as a coach, over Tina Press or Yasi. Another post match as ya. Oh, come over here, say, oh, me away. Uncle me Uncle next time, whom mistakes. May say, the results and never. But all better than I won't can near my bebois. And can you mama Ghana for young cran shabby? So going for a papa idea, Jumana money, you bet me and your Gidia when no what did Jumana the Amaya. Now then, 75 baby. I could blame you, Dumia Diana. Andy, and you're here, Babu. Your wife come off, Conema so by Arau. Never so Cote d'Ivoire. Now you didn't say a quadjet. Now you're coaching to swat Genesis or no be more Parker. Nippani him so Kakra, and Yadia Yedia, and you're not Bob and your Cocobo Cote d'Ivoire.
Matemera Sibigi ever sounds so bad in the game against the United States of America. Boss, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andy.
My
late Kakrafa.
Okay. Now, Musa Bigi can send me my annual suit.
Yeah.
Maybe I was to trace a far pen, watch your crack and say, I'm saying, my money claim. I say, no,
yes, but take Ghana and Casano says,
a big as I say, tournament, Afcon, yeah.
Begin say started tournament in Pennyphone, dear Nimka say a quadji, a bincy a quadji, to Ghana for you.
Some Pennyphone about Quabaji, and your post Senado. And as you wait there to say the airboat, it was tournament and a good one. Yeah. What I said,
but and your bats on Mecca a quadji. By yet, dear no, a non a DJ. Because over player for player, how teams are stronger on this continent are clearly on one bed, the first bear 5 or 6 year count. That is oh yes, sorry. Now who's one?
Reality.
Teams no more share Brazil when you World Cup and now one count. When you Korea now to me.
It was a best any
bear 5 6 and I don't think say
5 and 1.
Cap and Pony Yang or the member cap and Yadia Ghana Bejo Papa on the day to Yadia Beji.
Afcon.
No, go join.
Could you really go Java?
Let's say they be a 41 year, they be a Mokajiba. Mokran Kamokas as where's a Ghana for cry, no contour, because mother died for 41 years. The Denton says, Amuna, Yajimudi, Sisi as we are Jimudina Mutim no so yadi. Moa Musumu coach is on coach on J. Carpenter or on San Yadi, selection grown to me, players no moon to me, ball or mom club or mobile, quite best on the quadri. And I'm have con a magic near Quay or one. For Hindu money, I say, well, if you see you won't be on time, the trim. See, a real hard work. No when you lack, no why your spirituality account now the call. But also what I say, because one blasters now are problems near 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 year spirituality, 2 year politically, 3 year division, and a 4 year indiscipline. If all these areas are tackled, blasters will play better. I'm telling you for a long time. I'm in sure one. Onim the India. I'm in sure one. Also, you son. Yet say a bedini ya boa. In talk our Black Stars and Amibo. Me found the other by the on family. And we didn't tackle that. Who said dear in your pa? If you want your son, Accra ni Kumasi boys. Division our Black Star to an extent that players be crack on here per se or moko room crab be person new be be crass on Joby. It's not true. Political, so they say. Mobara kwa kaso ameka so omoko campa NDC MPP no moyo. One can. Or can that some yatem na mudi no. Have you solved that problem? No. Ajiman Bedu suffered from bladder because no offer. NDC ni. Ajiman Bedu ya bisa no. So to me aka no cry chirewa. Mbaso so what I say. Adene ye kwa Brazil no. Some players who were leading the team no were sponsoring MPP campaign with T-shirts and everything. Some of the senior players, which is glaring for all of us to see. So that is the reason they disrespected the ex-president. When Omar out there said, "Oh, munya butana mumbo bon na musika nbe ba osi debi." One first can number on phone with the president of the state. Yeah, mo. That is the truth. Mo Ghanaian mo mpeno. That is the truth. Now wo mpeno kore. Also pe heaven ako. Heaven so enchantro. Nti andi ube da ako. O kwa den o. You will not go there because you go from that drew ya no kore na bon sam there ye ntro. And you watch us here. And this is one person be face reality no one working on. But you also want to get obedient success. Until enye easy enye we say 41 years Monje Cup. The same thing is following. You where the problem, then we blame we coach enye and we which is all true. Monkwade Haberi na kra wan fa Zambia Nations Cup. Haberi na oba Ghana yanka so ye physical trainer. Any apam or call Zambia here. Or she Ghana or any. Wabrana Ghana stars here, no be. Or some free was another country, or some G. And I some not make an boy. Good. Indiscipline say, Mpedifono Mudianim, they are indiscipline. They are not just highly indisciplined. Or more comments in your mom, also action they say speaks louder than words. Into what actions are being any of the best. Say, also and Kolano Musia Mpedifo Anamon. It is sabi mpenifo sabi so omo nya corrector definitely in the society no be nya nkwala so omo so nya correct bebre announce say mama ncho I say wako community be na community excuse me where they be a majority of the leaders mpenifo na ewom no e be a make company those from maybe a faulty they call bebre we smokers. What do you think is going to happen to the society? A chunk of the youth coming no will also turn we smoker and that will be the star. There is one suburb waha. Every girl be a besi ani bia on the back as a biggie. On your correct. Make us on your correct as I say. I would say, oh, they are unim line. Me, I met you hona. Or be a besi ani and a young girl in the back as a 97% on your correct. The same attitude. It is the society in which they live in. There are certain societies and this the possibility be bring up bear lawyers, be teacher, be professionals, higher. Other societies, they excuse my word, they be a more police station moba. And as some make our own say, ain't in Colani Siam Penifono Anamon. Okay, nti ade na mpanifo na edi anim na eyen and na descending to Colano Biasco Park no so de ko bia no obetin obia. Again, there is any indiscipline, there is power struggle between the GFA and the government. Mention the entire when it comes to appointment of a coach.
Nandia because you're free honor.
You're free that way.
So after
now when I catch us Chris Hughton a cafe for young number who told you that?
Son America say na and no ye ko work up no. So before work up now buying crap so the Chris Hughton and Eko. And na F no insisting on Otuado. And then along I said Otuado na ko. But after that say so Otuado free and then yeah, the Christian so be don't satisfy by
maybe
if I any day na we and be satisfy by
and the owner who na so ba
we feel say we've moved on.
There be moving on obi o ka say move on your boy. The GFA in their own wisdom nkomo mfa Chris but what I say but the government also wanted Chris and I don't the government because say me na mitua ante ne dey na be rainy. Is it a question that say empa Chris now the Chris abena Chris ya me empa chao comments being a team manager and other guys on bay about
coaching
no to I don't know. Or what can I say?
We can say back because say continuity na sankema Otuado.
Nti andi yemfa say adwuma ye na a chairman na our hosting. Na me ni bigi mabeka say emumpa de nkaden de se na ekon de nka andi mum to aso anka ye paa. But in car or building car by my shoe no crab to me anymore. Indirectly, what are you telling Chairman? Either you are trying to tell him that he's not up there. Yeah. And I'm what I say. So it was a wrong comment at a time when coach no were post. Senank were free senka ya for Chris any ho no corner waka go by the time oh. Now no so na ye adwuma no what extra saying. E say akra na ha Chris kra ontumi nje sankofo ni. Until when omo ka asem bi kra na bia ya opomfa. And as I'm not making out there was a time we were working hard for some players to get to the Black Star because we thought they were playing very well. So you didn't penny for bidding come on. And they told us in plain words, say Black Stars and their coach, but it is a coach they can A, and the coach is one who said Mwankasa must feel me. And the women at the me about me so may pay. This is what's going on with Black Stars and solve it. Because I will here. Sika Kono. Milovan Rivak. I think that's the name. Now about Otuado ne your friend said Didi Dramani ne Boateng ne we Chris. Now what's up by a friend is saying Chris Hughton and Kasa, it's all not working. So what is the problem? And I'm have very now and I we because I mean very now not the certificate I'm so free and not pay up.
Yeah.
But he was able to even Stephen Casey from Nigeria may so rest in perfect peace, On the graduate nations captain by Nigeria. And as I make out Stephen Casey was a good coach, but on you who be brace. So what is happening with Ghana? The day you on Muntie say be a Muntuno for so enjoy Black Stars bo. By nyasa mu pia ne frame. Say ye be anana kra man kasa o mon pam no. O mon ne nkasa no njai. Me pa so what ya say. Yeah, me I feel like I know say o free Black Stars are. En nyoma betumi asesa kra nyon na yo. But some time passed. There was a wrangling between player bi onu so ejaibo. Okay, and those people feel like it was the guy you who that time so I'm
sure
a
lot of the people
they we are saying to maybe crying a cobot tournament the day you man corners and those people also feel like he worked against them. Even a Koba captaincy who players be brain tokwa oh Jermaine Samoni ade
Jesse number and I'm number 10
Koba players be break Koba nti sanko for no so have also decided that so far is also there he will also not be successful. I'm telling you on a secret. And I don't want anybody to tell me yes or no. Me I say you American. Me here be opinion. I know I'm meaning the American. Now, but so big headed that you are blasters. Nti boy we are mobile nti. Oh, Jinema is more than ordinary. On one kasa de ni bisan so tena se no anti ase. Ono de na nkasa no blasters ojine onti ase. Penalty about Koba se na Ghana qualify. Boni here. Nti wo so under your tutelage no. Oti ase under your leadership with blasters no wo so sa na be se de na. And Andy Maminka ngofo bi wo mo mfa asa me nche wo. Ti asem no onye obi no de asem cha Andy fani pan fan obi mfa asem nche 100 years go be retaliate. Nti Black Stars all these things have been our problem. Indiscipline they are great and they are DD players in them and when they are playing football and they will ball ni ya I don't think these boys can play. In Kolani Krebi we 23 for under 23 kran and near money your friend is saying your house former house boy Bani money are there down damo or contribute more boys no when they went to the tournament me back your friend say Aaron Esau only be see bomba media ne kataso
there's a player about yes a young player about 23 player no who some training now after hey mona dana radio so said then
and 23 player
I'm telling you I'm catching to tune then now the day no so one catching I'm saying me and come bonus
2 o'clock and I do 1:32 now nkola 2 guys or the lead team no or my pie koto
mona den
na coach na nkasa kra or
23
it's sad na no mo dey call Black Stars
and I do one no mo na mabonte do mo ko pay biane adi enya mo ekosi wo hono na I am telling you Morocco hono na people didn't talk about it
air time the whole world
enya mo ekosi wo hono
Brazil dey no cry now that attitude we better qualify
qualify anke be nwanwa
asema mu bi ha dey bi so
things that happen in Morocco
Andy in the history of Ghana football yakọ tournament the West Bias ankola we dey 23 second one na Brazil dey ba ha no mo kata so
and 23 days
yes exactly until when these people get to the Black Stars when they get to the Black Stars, they will also continue the same tradition. Nti Ghana say a problem say you serious as people. And now can they be what shows we are serious? Senegal yes serious within by 3-2 or so years. Then on Monday 20 meboa 23. Imagine in a full song, magic. This is a nation where but no man answer be bomb mudia unim the this is a nation where between $100,000 the ama player. If you to your credit management committee for any players graduate pay or Ghana. Is it a mark of a nation Roniska? Meanwhile, ye need standard sports stadium waha uche da mechon. A befete no FIFA CAF standard. But also what I say. And it's all your man between $200,000 ama players ne management committee. I don't mean saying it because so be a didn't eduma. Why not put up an edifice a yet world class at least bako? In kasa walk up a ye breya Ghana koyi. Investment ye nyani ading and ka buy bin kasa okay ye pesi ye see stadium be. Na ye symbolize that World Cup. Ni em friend impo World Cup stadium po. Oba Ghana ye see football nation team a yakọ World Cup be o yakọ quarter final na the stadium be a ye bosobo. Enti wo kwai. Wo kwai. Nti ye team no, say ye kobo ball cry we don't want to even camp in our own country. And as some make am boy. They know say yeah. We don't want to camp in our own country.
Say yeah papa anka pram yi. Yes, started from
now Prampa you started how many years?
Our project the likes of Nano legend Muko Morocco by or cemeteries or Morocco for an LC adi on my head. I think it was and a 23 for your DA. No car adi on my head. You see, Morocco adi on my end. I could go to the extent that last time Brazil honum could die. Brazilian national team name am could die. Vinicius Junior honum could die. But here they never. Yeah, they never have. Now, I'm saying, local Black Stars in Omdon Bako down.
Andy, I know
17, near 20. Under 17, near 20. And I do a call. Meanwhile, you started Tisika Air Corp Pram project. And you know,
Nasiska Corp Pram, that's all the to think a Pram FH.
Pram, the spiritual project, and here is a car project. Oh, now the Tiamika saw better. David, and now who is Kako about Hurry. Until then, no more Hosum, or Mom Wenny no more. Yeah, no hurry. Maka,
that also that be sorry, I wouldn't gonna be only more to
and Andy, Sassam no can he been to Sandy Panada aunt. I did went to that won't tell you. Sunday we asked you, Andy, met me a castle, much or power, 1 power. Unjin did that by reality nanipa. There ya pans will be able say, Andy, we a rich man now uniska. A dear ya we are surprised adian. Biggie. Obiahu big obi say hey big dey obo big dey woska o onkope omwakro mfama no say na say woska na wa so nim say oniska one how bet me earlier because of that so big kind of problem and nya botre because you see he who feels it what knows it as some na make us a spiritual project look at the amount of money ne contractors obiaba FNI biaba na oka pram the name say yakra yan we and omo ji asase to ska ko ho still kwa unhuri nti da no mo say spiritually. It makes us a spiritual point. It is not something we can see physically. I just want more need. I mean to be today. Because Pram says, "Can you be break or jail?" That this is Ghana. Obi abeko free. No asa besa. No betonium. No besa. Wangzandi as a nation, we need to your lifestyle. Na your day work on mind. And no one affects your boy. Affects your baby. Andy. Seriously speaking. Well, I now come Morocco. I mean, Morocco. They saw more. They are filthy rich. You know, this is a country that's able to hold the World Cup. And they are even going to play the final World Cup. Omo money South Africa, they are leading us. And then them Nigeria, Ethiopia, money are this to follow on. But yeah, Senegal, exactly. Omo the West Africa, hey, new omo hey ya. Her money theater, her stadium omo si. On the fact matter, lady, you know, I think she's Senegalese, right? Okoye FIFA secretary, yeah.
Samura.
Yeah, Samura. Okoye. No. I think Senegalese. Yeah, Okoye. Wait, the American say she's all helping African football very well. It is Senegal for the so I take advantage. Look at the state, Andy. Senegal stadium no more. It's not a monk. Stadium to say Allianz Arena by Miniki DNB. Senegal. And Andy, only Adriana. She's Senegalese, yes, or a Senegalese. Nchonu ko ura FIFA on bajo tiemia. Ura FIFA general secretary. Hene mind dia omo football echo. And the chunk of form we serious. When we said no, baby, I'm a se manye bibi ama me man a there be a big crowd between be president what you say it will be a problem. Shadi awa hwe bibi asnega men ka so do na ewie more but when we said no we need to put this in place hwe sika o invest with this stadium Andy na hwe Ghana stadium hwe ye clubs qualifier no mo kwa ye se ha de ne nye mo kwa ha we kwa ha ye se wa Ghana nti Andy hwe Ghana stadium ye bobo so what tutu kwa akoto no wan kasa ya wo ye mo nse wo se Ghana sabe ye ni nyante me say all African games here be host sa all African games after me say useless e so mo twem fa so bia ni so big sem fa so anka Ghana e so mo gi free ensem because em so bia am so be host ana me boa now be say we country be or yes continent or yes Asia Europe and even South America and come gi free Ghana say they bia ya say postpone for what tinta say Ghana the host and in ka we no ma build the facility be all them say Cote d'Ivoire stadiums no ma put here back we Olympic stadium yes also no mo Hofo Boani stadium na the main one the almost back when the Olympics no na 60,000 no Hofo Boani dey na 40,000 Olympic stadium wo Cote d'Ivoire Togo Kra stadium yes in Ghana Zambia stadium yes in Ghana is in ana mentimase o kwaje den in ya why you be we na say won so put in hard work now so when you're grace now you don't put no hard work besin there when you go to your stadiums are mpacho sabe toilets re hona ko head easy and these things are preventing from not coming back to the stadiums. Nti Andy when we are as a nation no we have a and you better coaches you bring your players I na be dem kura nje cap nti we mo nje cap as we dey enye as moja Michael Essam so manje cap Michael Essam Solomon Tari Kevin Prince Boateng money your friend say we your friend say Asamoah Gyan money ade income they da you yes anya we Kodwa Samoa this was a solid team yeah John Pencil don't forget Antoniana those times Antoniana Gina Fifi no obobo out me say we already saw obobo amane man and as ma make count ase she short be asule bebo Asamoah Gyan be obefo obesego she pass be the day bema eno cry anje cap nti we mama anje cap what's your problem nti Andy ye blasters in there men it's fine it's our national team ye ntumi ngi ntwene what you say but mama expectation in here because me swap be AFCON be Ghana na February they be 41 years Ghana yes nje cap da nti ye nyina ye we ba beto Ghana no mo nje cap they be Ghana beje because ye use akra AFCON na Ghana akwa ye we be 15 mbaso what you say
hena ye ya brofo na di nkomo na when Ghana o ma chinti ase ne ya brofo no chairman ne obi tries na you know we dey continue room our Ghana ne US game about a few of your messages Jimmy Kwame was say what is the what was the last time you guys went over to Pram Pram okay I had a message for Maxwell. I say, Andy, what Maxwell is saying is real. I just like this guy. Collins Usi Jackson. Neri Bianco was here Jarefa Senegal Stadium ne Toso. Na almost Senegal Stadium ne Toso ma.
Jarefa Toso.
No, Senegal.
Any stadium kitwo.
Oh, so na World Cup playoff against Egypt na on ball.
Na Nigeria dey cry yes we on ball playoff no.
Yeah.
What are we doing as Ghana nka say dey. And the 12 so
okay appear this month then so then there was say Antoniana and the aggressive especially Ghana versus Nigeria Emmanuel Nobo Nana Jemfi or see who Black Stars awaje kapoda minhu bi da Stevenson well say I totally agree with Maxwell Andy Ghana the concert country full of corrupt and wicked leaders Augustine Oforio say Maxwell has opened my eye hey. In fact, we will never win anything there. Be munyabo chance. But see, will be a bit me. Win this.
Yeah. Some kind. Also, we highlighted the problems. But what is here? And to take a step in solving those problems amicably on the right way, the team will definitely come up.
But also, we say messages be ba. They say the problem is GFE, not Black Stars players.
No. On say me catch or say it is from the top. Yeah. Oh, say, why are the players playing well with their clubs? But when they come to Ghana, they are not playing well. It is not the first time Ghana who wait. I'm pas sure when you kakai swap amunka be the play more time. Is it not the same thing? Me mal two scenarios. Unim omo Ghana anje cap. within that 41 you only one man Ghana Jacob eh did that you ne Asamoah did that you ne Asamoah it means I come ahead of state as uncle for me and now mother do you know why menka the Indian jail all say you call Equatorial Guinea no it was the year na say Ghana ye a couple but what happened ahead of the tournament Asamoah be catch Ghana for so on Ghana penalty beam and amebwa because wa penalty assign ma now oh born national team wow we lead striker now him goal share penalty ba na achebo also wo penalty beam team no wo me enti e kona say penalty na say Ghana ba hwan so na onim bo enti ho na no break team no ye nya pani bia amfrene na nkasa ama na koma ntone yem say yesrew ye tawati mbacho tie me Ghana journalists what would you do yesopano umba akọ na wo ye hwan no wo ankasa and ye yet we ball no ye ntumi mobida ye de nse ye beka so you comfort the player oh friend oh the ntina ummo I think on that line the head of state ni failure esen confront because he was our marksman that as a mojo ni blasters man enye ye e ya de nyame na de ama no hwe goals o se mai penalty Messi say bi Ronaldo bu ngam say penalty nti ni ye na ka say yes you are a marksman won kan yen wenkoye Jan Bomaye nobody did that meboa good nti unu say Jan ka say or prayer no nje cab ye no obeje cab sa decision no enti na masa mo Jan enya glory because you call penalty shooter Jan wo ma possibly so be say higher than those who played ti asem na me no kan ase now Jan and Mobi nti we weak ye best penalty taker na Mobi mbacho what ase a won so de da you na ye bobo na penalty ba na only Jan pre big is always only Jan pre the obebo no ye boss shoot out also wo ball last one or train last one no abo and na nti Ghana say 2 me pato what ase ye say 2 na Cote d'Ivoire say bi and na tire ye start say ye bogu sa na Cote d'Ivoire be say nti de do no so nti de do so no so second in command fan so no so boy na Jan boy a nti kan di sa nipa 4 na e di nka boy nti ngia ntumi nse 3 minim so what masam na make na ase a enke yam koi enti na make sure the indiscipline that selfish obi apeso or I don't get it the selection it's not Brazil I'm from the selection the whole nations here selecting mo se mo na mo nkoba already enim se mo ni mbonti ne de mo akọ the aka se mo mbo ne yesu ye ninje bo mo ko duru ha e ho mom no pese o mo kire Ghana for say ye mo hu se ball ne enim bo childish enti se na make no you can if no abiding obi aka ho enti o mo top ne se be say o mo nya de etene a e be sane abankola no mu
Yanko US na yanko din komo Nana good morning.
Good morning Nana.
Jinisa Pomboko.
Nyame adom Nana bibia e fine.
Yede nyankopo ase. Na no was stadium Ghana and in Mexico. Na Ghana lose by 2-0 and Ghana for bebre wo fie. Ese na Mexico for hwamo na ebo a ye team I see players ye wo Kudus ye wo Naki ye wo Sales ye wo Partey ye wo Wey na Mexico team you say ubodi a Edson Alvarez ne ebia nya ba ko mienu bi na aka ho but o Ghana na ke Gualemo yeah and more player be Chino ono ba mu second half e be hard dream papa ye yeah see ase na dodo na entias ye say Mexico for share Ghana by 2-0 to Ghana ye say the next AFCON ye konia na was stadium ho and then of course we ne Ghana for e be channel pay.
Oh well, the time I mean, share Ghana for a friendly game and Ukraine me ratings. I made my team no 3/10 because there was no game plan. I guys and Kwalabo bina I and Kwalako akopi na I did born at all. Yes, you be a movie. And Ukraine ye game no me a short chairman ni mo di ho nkomo ye call team hotel or send an penny for a crisis meeting after crisis meeting them say if you bear and I do bear one I just a meeting say it's clear say we have a challenge because quality no but especially in the second half I mean me who Black Stars in more I work from Sada but and the mind the game a bit critical because to me results against Mexico I'm wondering sold out event which is a game in there Basri I'm not sure so we can have a win but Chris Hughton technical team no more look there should be patterns of play oh yeah team yeah wing play yeah watch ball no yeah passing no send your city yeah defending to saying yeah counter pressing yeah team yeah lose ball na yeah regroup and I think the 3-back system as well is also not helping, but at the end of the day they'll say it's a friendly, and let's see what happens today against the US. So to me, because the US game when I friendly, I critical and not just a friendly, because US for no more relations that are, and they want to get results over Ghana. But having lost to Mexico, we are bound to win this one against the United States, and I think that would be extremely difficult. A game one a better Papa. Because tickets no more tickets next time almost a week in open ticket at and I have my doubts about in the capacity of the Stars to win, but you never know. So best starting party ana Salis ana Elias Owusu or best about 3-back no Semenyo, and the problem is Kudus Semenyo. There's no creativity. One at the ball name Kudus, so one at the ball name Semenyo Kudus virtually out of the game, and then no you were my papa, but we wish them well and we'll see what happens later tonight.
Nana, a lot of Ghanaians and so question the commitment, the attitude of the Black Stars players. Yeah, will be on television or stadium. I think who much better than who did cameras and capture me. The attitude of the Black Stars players, even against Mexico. Na say na obekadia fa ho.
Ukraine so person who players reaction to a defeat right after the game. Now a game na you call hotel. The only player not here bonting Gideon Mensah and Salis. Omunyina were inside. And a president of the FA and the vice Mark I don't know my attitude on management. The management Henry Asante Chum, Aminu Shadonom, Dr. Pambo Nom Sochi Lobby ho. But I'm sure the boys know Ghanaians are not excited with this sort of performance, and they'll have to up it up. In terms of commitment, I'm not sure Kudus about Black Stars not committed. It's about what they are taught in training. My worry is I'm training for bare 5 days, but it's a coach training work. Your patterns of play, your senior Chimnisi Bonnie ball, Pep Guardiola, or creative triangles, no more counter pressing, either some more regrouping, or more Lusubona in possession. What do? Do they use the wings? Or more there's absolutely no plan. Chris Hughton a tactical board. Tactical board. No. The idea. The opinion or be more say or a relegation coach. Newcastle, Brighton. It's a defensive because you can't even the Black Stars under coach Kwesiapia. We saw flair. But we know any Black Stars near Somalia, Afghanistan. We are timid. Boys in the ball, no boys almost slow, and there's no plan. On football, there one fat tactical plans and kahua. Ayana ball no obonekwa. So we are just hoping there will be an improvement. Enra chomu ya recovery. We are sure say Obiano your 100, Obia conditioning no 100%. But there should be a plan to the game. We say ball no ball now when your results le kwani we say say no musi ball no Liverpool lose to there's still Gangan pressing. So Man City lose. There's still this quick counter press. 8 seconds. No massage ball. No, they are quick to the ball. They are quick passing. They play with a lot of waste ball near the content. But no plan me. That is and it is not about the attitude. It is about what the coach is telling the boys to do. There's absolutely no plan. And if you are spending so much on the technical team. No, because boys no ball, no boy. You probably pray I cause they don't be so. What way they say because there is no plan. I'm not sure. I don't recall even a single shot on target. I'm saying could do snap ball back could be, but man, it was very depressing, very depressing, very depressing.
What touch a bit on the coach, but I want me because I'm saying Coach Chris Hughton, so no, and no, any time and Obi yourself, a lot of us, time a year co work up and acquire Utuado. We must be receive Chris Hughton Kitana. Ghana the World Cup, we should be Chris Hughton. After the World Cup, Chris Hughton about the third May. Now, shut down waka pattern of play unshada who Ghana performance na said is yet and again I say your call away matches is what ending yet is after the game Chris Hughton Ebeka say now Mexico for him pitch na ball so no
onye serious so asem no kind me one say coach to me can say asem no one Mexico for the local player be by friend Chino on the mark through pass for the second goal on a local player wa Pumas omo friend of the Mexican Mo Salah omo in the omo ba be wo park ne so Chris Hughton there Ukraine well there was this argument no he's handled the Premier League he's done this he's done that. Look, no. This sort of football is unacceptable. And yet Ghana style. We are playing like we are Benin. We are playing like we are Togo. We are playing like we are Central African Republic. We are playing like we are Iraq. We are playing like we are Sao Tome and Principe. No, this is Ghana, where we have to dominate. We possess the ball. We show flair. We show creativity. We are born here. We are marked through passes, quality finishing, solid defending. Dominant midfielders. And interestingly for Coach Chris Hughton, the boys, your boys are week in week out. Obiabobo, Salis, Kudus, Edu, Alidu, what are the Ninaki, Semenyo, Obiawo minutes, and yeah. Player B, Black Star, player B, Jordan. Ball week in, week out. So I think he's got the best. Even Kwesi Appiah and your boys be say. Kwesi Appiah and your boys are week in, week out. No, we are so regular. Look, Chris Hughton and George Boateng, Nemas Woody Dramani. And then a verdict in Ankasabeba. Say, Omo Twasu say, Padia, Nana. AFCON you better go 50 years. That is the truth. That is the reality. And Chris Hughton has a lot to do. And yeah, Syria, and yeah, in Zambia, okay, because now Mexico for no money park. No say Gualemo Oshua or North Carolina, and Mexico for no more baby Benuna or Nigerian say, but that is timid. I mean, as Ghanaians, we don't think that way. Ghana against Mexico is a game where we possession 50-50 and now 45-55. Ghana 4 shots on target. Ghana 1 goal, 2 goals. It is a tough game. A game where Mexico for any bread. But this was a game where the Mexicans were, especially in the second half, and we're in a redemption game for Coach Chris Hughton. He's got to get his stuff right because to us to say without a plan. We don't have a plan. And that's unfortunate.
And proud to Yanni US match. We've had this soundbite our coach and they say now Mo Bisano say I say Inaki or born out of position because Athletic Bilbao Inaki mostly operating from the flanks, but as a Ghana or bar or my coach or insist say Inaki proper number 9. No player TC Kuhusi the name born 10 wow baby. No nkyerɛ no in position but people say but Oban was our position when na hon waya de hu say hon waya adwuma no no correct on the club side why not Oban national team ayemfa no more position but coach say your proper number 9 said they also was me use no baby or the
your players are almost one position players or your left back won't be more position there. Into our player be a natural position. They or no shabo as in the man no natural position. They were accomplished position. Into obiti say Kudus, obiti about 10. The natural position or the call wing star, obiti about as an inverted winger, or you are accomplished in that area, or the call on the right, obiti about into a competent in that area. And I will there are various varieties of so obiti say Inaki naturally, he's a number 9, but he's also an accomplished inside forward or an inverted winger. Or bet me a competent in another area, But Chris Hughton, Nana, Papa no, Ukraine relegation teams no only on here, Jumano. Ahano, or some can be crowd or on Tiasia. Minya shows on Yamra pressure ball. Because so nyamreshe ball cry na akobe hu se nyo besia ye ne nyoma bi look ball na ye ni me bobo ye Kudus baby odi Kudus ko 2 ye Kudus en hu ball no so enti then we coach now star player Kudus en hu ball so cry na Also later on, also formation to a 4-2-3-1 or the Jordan Mobile Mono and NSP Manu Belmono. But the damage was done. He's a confused man in all honesty. I think on any technical, I'm surprised Masudi Dramani is there. On any technical team in our honor, this is the worst in terms of performance. No, ball no pack so. Nipa bebre Ghana for any omushe ball bebre say yensi na yenko jijesi because akwa say Sunday special bina. That's not the Black Stars. That's not the Black Stars. And I mean, no one is against US. No, the other on Beshay. Chris Hughton, because when to me I share Mexico, I mean, who style out Beshay US? I know they no crowd, but it's all good. He's earning some good money. He has to work. No, to me, it's not Kuma. Who say free Premier League in Munchi. The now. Look, he needs to play the boys. So it's a bit say Inaki, a bit say Antoine Semenyo. When Cran the ball ne kwa komo when the ball ne kwa komo it's strike Mexico game no obeka se Semenyo ye defender o to me ba America we two America sa because opia ni the ball ne man on wenti Chris Hughton there no kreni me sure say Ghana bet me free group stage of the AFCON because papa we there the way the man some more do in terms of the because yes Nana who's a Black Star team we know me especially for these friendlies no me very lucky they train for like 4 days they train for like 5 days so as this year will be we are playing from the back the my way Obaka say Nana Omu then is unfortunate so unfortunate.
Nana, said the one kind the only bit much you come up here, say, I have enough control no crying to qualify from your group. Then I'm here, but yes, because we just okay, young share in the game, young share. Say you won't be papa bia. Say young fan said the able boy in a pre-season, and on a bit, I predict into the future what will happen. Until I don't want to, yes. Say conclusively, no make say based on the Mexico friendly, we may not do well. Mama share net no so here. Say bet me then we can make proper analysis. Nice one. Nana era say your videos no pictures are screen so say chilling the old chili be so found pa. But we also
Nana okay say see I'm more Dallas airport afi na me call Tennessee and no crane na him Fabium him Fabium na nka opese me ko twitwa mfoni no na him Fabium say see 8 degrees Nana him Fabium
this is me ba ku bia only love you
I no allow me uncle kume Nana we are in foot road mu na nka me yin mfoni da bi me nyasa.
But that also well put the Bienya on prepare and after an adju game no so me gidi senya be admoch na be san so abana there wo say hu ye go see ye ma wo hwe and then so much no na after that we be my proper analysis of Black Stars going into the AFCON. I will be also channel chumu we chire say o badia na ese ne se mpodi se idia o badia ne nema pio hon me so de bro mu.
No problem. We are in the land of opportunities.
Fantastic. Have a wonderful stay. You best abo aso ebim.
Okay. All the best, guys.
Okay. Obi tries and yen na kwa kwetwe nkomo ewo the United States of America. No. Na asamba ko kama me hye me kro obawie said we see who dey ahra na yentimi qualify from the group ewo AFCON. Big you yamanjo
group there no di Chris Hughton to be qualify for group stages. And I don't do you can we tournament na nanka or ticket
no be
o da be qualify group stages and they are tika you film group stages na net or ticket nanka no wa ti se o to ado de no aha o de kata ne koye no e wie na no to ado te me to akọ Germany me meka hakra na mabenya asem na so to aso koy nti we de nko wi anet nko ato aso na nkaja we really this statement no they are buying the amano no the FD amano na nko
odi be bre enso
na nko de adwuma na
yesu
ye kwa de o de yemfa ne se yemfa na adwuma
ya sorry ahomachi na hwebo
o de yemfa ne se yemfa
wo enne se ya kai ahomachi o da krom timi na 12:30
me de nya de ameda
what you say 12:30
and na krampo nka be plans ho ne because I was me hwebo no
ba de cha be adwuma nje
me de ame me hwe wi a 2 minutes kra na meda so ya ba adwuma so won anything na make say you see the pressure boy at least they should give us something good to talk about. It is not necessarily about scoring goals. It is not necessarily about say yeah Mexico 5 yeah Mexico 10 Debbie make say friendly matches and games are the tested systems yeah the tested tactics players omunye known omunye bi more no mun so ababa be Bobby now at least the people that are following that particular team get to know the kind of stuff as our players and so are made of. So okay. But Chris Hughton there no osha aya na asa akwa ye bibia wo ho onhye den hu ade bia ayi hu bia burusu bia onhye den hu ade bia e ma that kind of ade bia make say glimmer of hope say ade am hu wo team yi hu yi die e den within the next 2-3 matches on bebo no e bia ne ma besesa that kind of thing enu bi na ye hwehwe say ye behu ye nka so won ko hwe obi 10 ye nka so won ko hwe Mexico 5 but senka Ghana against Mexico she Ghana mpo na Ghana elbow baller e man ni daswa anka ye mu bi nka any problem ye share season na na me kotoko ye example ye share season na na kotoko nche but obi obehwe kotoko bo obi ano obekasa all right but okasa wi a most of the things they were saying they said the Ghana team ni be chat ya goals they were playing well they were creating chances even as of now goals o ma she krampo edo do saying e o wa na ba ku bi aba na kotoko nya na 3 points no. So, but constantly the team plays well. It is a Black Stars Igbo game. Now we need yempoa. You must be expected to go Bobby. Now you say adie we dey coach nsano. Coach na echere. E di plan ya coach iche dey say nyame ya adom na say far. Na yenya gidie wo team ni mu. But saa de na wo be hwehwe wo team ho na be mu onya gidie no. Yenhu bi ene no na ye complaining. Chris Hughton and my young hubi. It is not as if so being a Chris Hughton or problem. Okay. It is not as if they could go about Black Stars be so nyadie. That is not what we are saying. But what we are saying and say we've hired the coach. Yen na yesikani editua coach in the car. Edi abia kwanya wo fa so football na ate football ase no. Wo ntia say different. Men so mentia say different. And me madwene and say Chris Hughton and my adie bi na ye tena se na ye Black Stars match a. Ye wo say coach ni hihye bibi. Within the next 1 year, next 6 months, next 2 years, next 10 matches, next 5 matches, Ghana beat me out bobo. I benya rechimuni out to soy de bay. I was so you and then boss South African Republic born here be even Kumasi Ghana and Central African Republic. Now we have to sit on tenterhooks over why sports stadium. Central African Republic. Just out now on so 90 minutes. And so when you GDN reach you say after the referee upon na me ho atome Central African Republic.
Na Maxwell obi asend me say o say me musa o say directed to you say
okay. Now
also on the woman say the months before Afcon they just January.
Okay.
So yeah sake Chris Hughton akofa new coach no ye bia a good solution. Ti ekwan ba na bia Ghana be fa so in the short term na Afcon no Ghana at least we can go and do it because already say any Central African Republic any Angola any Mexico game ya boya say the big kai on shut down who say the next 2-3 matches no any ba be fa ama mpe ye ko Afcon na say the Ghana for us ye kwa kwaji ye could do well no any ma bit me akwa. What do you think should be done at this point? Sir, months kakayake. We are in the month of you're saying October, November, December, January near. So about like 2 months. And we shouldn't forget the way leaks go so ekoso. Ti coaches no say mekano. So me senya players no camp bien before Afcon na. Na so be say game before Afcon na. The 2 games, World Cup qualifying games in November. That's last month. And Sanya, well, Maxwell, yeah. What should Ghana do?
As a nation, the SAN said we need to foster unity among the players, amongst impediments. SAA discipline first. Yeah, discipline at 50% of your problem is solved because oh sha say na obi can I agree with him. Say Kudus oh ye Ghana player yemfa the team una onim ball pa meboa. Hwe ball awbo. Now you can't give balls to the strikers. So what are you doing there? Adam Pacho what I say. Kudus no say onim na oye attacking midfielder or a playmaker. Playmaker no your ball was 3 areas. Andy, you either play in the middle, on the left, or on the right. So, when you're a playmaker, you should be able to play that. Because games where you're a playmaker, you're more play from the wings. And who could do say, Jumani saying, when now you're the career, I'll be supply ball to the up front. But the problem is that he also wants to score so that his name will come up. Meaning, so what I'm not making us here. And consistently in our game, no. Your strikers near redundant whilst omunya supply and why? And let me ask you, say national team ben yes sir. Any national team has had any corner, they will see that they have a problem or crisis to solve. But Ghana we see it to be normal. In discipline on the part of the players, no, any the BBR say, and I think our coaches don't have ball to instill those discipline. And Chris Hughton will follow the same suit. When Ghana had Otuado as the head coach on. Me can say the wisest decision. But sad in a long-term project. I think here more 5 years. Now when you're a technical advisor or the financial directorship. Now did the Boate Enka Otu ni enko for 5 years. Now the question is that why did Otuado leave? Do you know why? Germany for my country or more for management. They are going to be management and maternity on your. He was being detected too. If you walk up near Coin, match be one ne Uti. We kwa baha no we baha ni change we no nti we no say no master what are you talking about me to mesra ma me say no man no jato ho
the last press conference na say no ka say oh say the next manager obeba
coach would be firm.
Yeah exactly way from the coach's own mouth I'll say he hopes that they will be firm nti omo firm. That is the reality. Oh I bet you for we bo memfa we mbo for we bo nti wa nye pe obo am beba sisi a umu ade what to say. Now, Nkontwado would have done a better job because I mean, sure, Senegal and Bachotie. Who is their coach?
Senegal, Aliou Cissé.
Who was Aliou Cissé? He was their ex-captain. Yeah. I'll lead you on more call the 2002 World Cup quarter final. One Lamine Diatta, Omar Daf, Ferdinand Koyi, Khalilou Fadiga. No, I be El Hadji Hussein Diouf, but what I say. So they had a wonder Henry Kamara no bench here called World Cup in Sweden. Oh, to me, boy, this was a team Nations Cup no more call final. Now it was on head of and a Cameroon, so Bekaya. Cameroon, you more penalties. Almost call World Cup and to me call quarter final. Almost say France when you are ding now. Almost saw Bob Birmingham PSG near day. Almost said no. So when well leading as a captain, me achieve that year. Now what's our coach na the national team now? Want to be can Aliou Cissé big coach biasa. But omo build their confidence in so unkuta team that they give me every respect so no one taking a decision boy in the glory of the Abram. It's me so make us say Ghana once your coach is saying you know. Now we need to build something. It's in your me adumni or Ghana for maybe almost wa broach no most you broach for subai ni be no omuni me culture na. Yemfa team ni mom. Until when they were put together I was very happy. So I was not surprised that I said we qualify for the World Cup. And even at the World Cup, so kind of group and near them, we were not favorite. Because Ghana and Portugal in any day, they are Portugal air favorite. Although we can also beat them because they a game. Meaning so what's matter not here. Yes, we to me say country be our World Cup in that. So I wasn't surprised we couldn't beat Uruguay. Meaning so what's matter not here. But yet we had a win against Korea. Korea so Korea win over other teams. So it means that our group was good. And in Coach what we saw to us so. Make mom 5 years. Now how they year fall near sorry. No yet no call a bit do 3 years. No be who are they be on me. Obekasa na coach we dear drana. I bet I live since dear na be oh. Otuado's buy omo dictate man but make Germany for the omo ya strict to. German on my kwan. Intina sika kuna ya de bia na me fire no. Because Germany na ball. Germany na would train baby and they see who say German work ethics and discipline with team so but we will not seeing it. 81 the all say the SA and back say we need to be disciplined as people from the top to the bottom. Yeah no 50% of your winning in and 2 yensusun ji ehun de Ghana for still basing na that so gidi say Africa crowd yen bo bossing obia mebo nye Ghana ni bia suban no na ye de yen bossing obia na Ghana de obo Brazilians obo obia be Jeffrey ensem Morocco and Senegal maje. And I'm as my make am boy. And the Mali players, they are playing also top up there Europe. And as my make am boy. We are Burkina boys. And they see Burkina ye to fire bo. Mali o muso bo ngu 3. And ya one now team born or say 1 2 3 chasing. Oma into mo beji Morocco mu nyina beji free ensem. That is the reality. Cameroon mu nyina age. When Rojamela Moko World Cup in 1990, I heard say he was interviewed. No besides at the Omar Bay. A dear national team being no, so wait until you see Ghana. Roger Miller said it in 1990. They should wait until they see Ghana. And when Ghana went to the World Cup, true, we were at the second round. The next one, quarter final. And the what I say, it's already Ghana and say, yeah, BBR from the club level to national team level, you're born, and man, when you're on him there. See, starting at the end of the power. But BIS or Ben Penny at Tessan, who they check away. You started AFCON. You bought how many AFCONs that Ghana J4? I ain't do 10. Ain't do 10. Check mommy. And upon the second crown can home. Now you started African Club Champions in that now Champions League. You bought how many editions? And I got the G2. Including finals. Now you have Cup Confederations Cup. And the year, but how many editions na Ghana Jenny first? Only said the first one has Nico Connect final. The maiden edition has Nico Connect final. And I'm and a has a J Ewaha. If you were then, see, yeah, man, you're starting my AFCON World Cup. Also, Ghana early stages near World Cup. Although no more say 7, but now on the continent we're stronger because we're being compared to just Nigeria. To make tournament, you want to call final Nigeria say all African games, no, and a Ghana to me say Nigeria J trophy. And where are you? Where man under 20? Did you drama? Did you call that tournament? I'm say, 17 or 20? 17, good. You could be 10, no. Yet to me, I've been hobby. Even all the bar by a boxing, yes, Susan Azuma Nelson, I called Joshua Claude Temonia. These were top stars. Call home fight. Not the whole world is praising Ghana. Obia Bem so Bob Senegal for you now cast on boxing. I no free UK by present. Freezing my bones. Senegal for Africa. Oh, now what is a boxer from Senegal? Sad na boy na no Zimbabwean Robert Mugabe. I mean funny currency. In Kaska Ghana this one's and be obeji. Only say no more Olympics no catch them say mo or my tours mo Olympics are mo kwa here. It's more so man come so there be Mugabe dia win your man kono so okay on your more agreement and duty or best sponsor ambassador mo kwa mo nya medal amba mbetu eska no o mo call mo report no match o mo nyina ba no say asebe ka je mo call lock yo mo eche no ho mo bo no jai say ye that discipline and the what ma say Ghana we are not bad, we are blessed with everything. And here from Brazilians of Africa and say on the African continent crown 41 years one day na mo nim say a crisis. Ghana na you say Africa any bonus and ye 41 years one day cap on the African continent. So does it mean Black Stars will never win a trophy? One, we need in the short term we need to be disciplined. I don't think say large chairman will be more. Can I agree with them perfectly? I really don't think say a team way bad. It's not that too bad. Ebia you drew a peak, but ain't bad. If you say we want to compete, we can compete. And Andy, so besides say in the interim, then we need to be disciplined because all the things right now. And discipline, best higher cost 90, which will be equal to 0. Okay. What's my say? Okay. The US into an I made the message winner social near the US game no about Chris Hughton. So Andy, falling down is an accident, but staying down is a choice. That's the situation with Black Stars. We keep calling the head of coaches, but my question is, are we doing the right thing to succeed? We jump on Kwesi Appiah, Siki, Otto Addo, and now Chris Hughton. If Chris is replaced, are we going to see an improved performance or same old disaster for the past 13 years? Personally, I think it boils down to the basics, patriotism and hunger to succeed. Exactly. See, and only discipline. No? Okay. Opa Kofa Andy Krako Kochi, superstar iconic presenter say Andy. So if they are all in discipline, Andy will even run away. Yeah, Tosa, I ain't coach Chris Hughton on a game I have already at the United States of America. No, no question say so Emma Mubusa and say a branch of friends Inaki.
oko ne club side a omo bono ewo ntenten wa no hye goals ada Ghana idea da bia na se de gina ni mo ntimi hye coach esi Naki ono oye proper number 9 sa position e bono no out of rule.
What we have with all of the players are a short period of time, you know. So if I answer the question in two ways. At club level, he plays in two positions, but generally he is a number 9. You know, he's a centre forward. At this moment in time, and for a good part of this season, he's been playing on the right-hand side in a 3. As regards the goals he scores and his performances, is because what he's able to do at club level is he's able to have day-to-day contact, day-to-day training, and a way of playing that obviously suits the team, and he's part of that team. I think what we can't do is we can't fault the work rate that he puts in. He is a player that's prepared to run behind. We just need to get them formulas right, where we're able to provide him with the service, and the service can come two ways. It can come from wide areas, or it can come from runs over the top. And I think probably.
Okay, and coach Chris Hughton, and yet in Canada on the game itself, and so yenten some Black Stars head coach Chris Hughton Tuja against US.
Role as head coach and the coaches that we have to continue to work with these players to get the right balances and the right formulas to get the performances that we want. As regards results, you are right. There's always that balance between performance and results, and ultimately, of course, the results are always the most important things. But we are aware that generally, if you're putting in good enough performances, then the results will come. And this is something that will, in the periods of time, and sometimes it's a very short period of time you have with the players, but in the periods of time that we have with the players, we are working as hard as we can to make sure that we have enough good combinations, a good enough way of playing that can put in good enough. We have two top friendlies here against two very, very good teams, and I'll give you an example. We have if I'm talking about the squads that we've had,
Okay, coach Chris Hughton so heard him say and enema ebetimi aye kamane enya good combinations any ade no bepua ama enema etimi akoyi etimi dia maye na on challenges and also ochichimu kakra.
Challenges, I think, quite obvious. You know, we're up against, I think, a very good team that have got good experience, a very good ranking, and of course are playing at home. We have watched a lot of games. We watched the recent game against Germany, and I think particularly maybe two halves. USA were very good at times in the first half period, but of course up against a very good and experienced German team. So we know the challenges are high, and this is the reason why we're here. We had a very challenging game, of course, on Saturday. I think for probably the first half of the game we competed well, and we conceded 2 poor goals, but you can do that against that type of quality. So yeah, the challenges will be high, but that's exactly why we're here.
Also Ghana challenges are very obvious now, especially the game against Mexico, 2 poor goals and Ghana conceded, but don't make sure so make things right in the game against the United States of America. And coaching some of this so na memorable Jafuas and Afi and Kenny na Ewofi and bad Premier League game back so Accra Lions and Elusu 3-0 Accra Great Olympics. Coach Ibrahim Tanku Osianra Nani boys, the performance no nanye.
Very bad. I mean, we had a very bad first half, and I mean, with 2 mistakes, we give them the game. It's very painful, but I mean, they deserve to win.
How worried are you? You are not keeping it tight at the back.
Very worried, but I mean, you can only train for it, and we have to, I mean, keep on training for it, and then hope that everything will be fine. But as I said, Olympics deserve the 3 points. They were better. Congratulations to them.
I coach our friend say Ibrahim Tanko ni aten kana walker ono na winning coach ono so dia tuja sem o say enra win no a sweet revenge.
First, I will give thanks to the Almighty. Say congratulations to my team, players for a disciplinary football they put this afternoon. In fact, it's something that we rehearsed at training, that we have to put pressure on them so that we take our chances very early in the game, and it worked perfectly for us. So I would say it's a big revenge for me and Accra Great Olympics, because I hear last season I got 3-0 here. I think when I heard, I said, no, it's our time. I have to make a revenge.
Ano aye ano waka any atini kan tachiahin ano na uramu ewa aduana stars we genu amane jo se na no omo ne kotoko game no ade bi siye ewo omo aduana dressing room wachirim
I need to advise Kotoko. And then modern football, you fight a drum ball. Now Kofi Moja go be dressing room. For Moja Kofi go be dressing room. 21st century, Sanaman, your chum. Your prayer commission, it was captured. Kofi Moja.
Know what you are doing.
And yet a drum ball. It's about getting better players and getting away. But Kofi Moja go be dressing room. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Wash go to the wash. But Yabon may advise from say, what you found for international match. Kofi Moja go be dressing room. Moja Bobo. I don't believe in it, but a major effect on the players.
Tachiahin tender and yatin career me and chenga kaka say yam kwenum Maxo.
Yeah, papa tender on canon to Momo Cromo, ye sense how your friend say, Doma. Yeah, by say a cotian or moi. No, they said be a menoka. And as my account, it's not about say Andy, so would you and a wounding there? No, so you're not boy, yes. Yeah. Into now sorry doors but so be a studio be kwana mebwa nti ugidi ana unjin there it doesn't matter because the world belongs to somebody and nipa no kro we as ye see some ne dem wa hunya meda bad na de bia akoto bombai jinidi nti unu say nyame or spirit and on your spirit nti ono ase yan washing his spirit and then also spirituality doesn't work in anything we do so I don't know we are better da anya no kore but spirituality nim chese bia akoto tunro mpache what ase na o de ko say obi ana o de you obi na ase ne no but sometimes some so obo ho ban into you might do everything but o say o die so kura anya o life it to me affect your life na de o say sometimes o to me so die hu ni o ma bi na abe mama ebe o say me so die anasema make into these are ways the Almighty communicate to her into the omo kotoko na aduana sa moja de enya bibia o me say the moment o mbe cross it mama me nka secret o mbe cross be wura kuro ma o pa mo mbe da ha 1 year. Some better win power hang age I just say be omo what the secret is and as I make all the confess make up bet me the school boys crash on JC or Adriana to me so mo ha because how much in here kotoko asante more than any other match into the all omo aso ye bi make media man house of work bi omo ko ball big at Cape Coast match bi sa has MCB 2 years or so ago has MCB FA Cup or say NC tournament no also most pack a BA or your mistake and all kono ko BA the other room na ye opposing team incense are not omo ben wo na o say eh na da hard than we are na what is omo nye omo nyina omo ye ba kan radio so no do so agum so e dro mo bo omo boa Ghana ye de born ye bo Africa hand ye gum and as my make count Ronaldo had to also on share black boot on can just on share black boot why black onim de ntia na omo oni mercy omo sacrifice o mayen wo ande unto me enye kwa keke say but intina omo sacrifice omo ya do stance omo nye sacrifice biem enti Kobisa Floyd Mayweather obekire in nyoma oye ntia oye den or get it to that point I don't know be Andrew it is something that the sacrifice they do no to me enti they attend that kind of fine me dem hu moja big you na akwa me match na mankohwe ukọ ana when red dressing room asam all can then it say
the mango stadium
na mo stadium but
asam no there be one asam na tender can then it say no kra na nya no kra it might be say nya no kra bia ya sent no ka be betum so no kra mo nyina so ya bi ana asam make count ya say nti na nde men nya me na be ka say dia kotoko ye na nya pro say kotoko bodu amre bi me boa say a referee be obedient on be so mo bodua
supporters
na support team na enye ona no tie ya ka team amba cho tie me na K5 omo ya kotoko bodua kotoko de bodua amba cho dabi amba cho ma me fan tuye team na ye the owner is there, the board is there, the management is there, the technical staff is there, the playing body is there, and the supporters we mu na ye team nti circles no mo ye hwan circles jumo mu di ma team kre bia sen sebe board members ana into omo na ko board you boy in whose name e ko board you ati referee but so na ho am na board you no Okay. Kotoko supporters na kotoko supporters amu yabo fofo.
Oh, Debbie.
Debbie. When mbacho.
On the clubs of officials.
Okay, Debbie. Club ni jitum tro man carry me ba. Na one say club ni be yo mani ma koye. And this asembe na wo kaya. Me bacho omo mbo odua bobodi ni ma me ni chawa de bi. So we
Debbie, me point is that they are Kotoko supporters. And Omukobodi.
Now you're going to go for now. Something I'm saying.
Then it's like officially Kumasi.
Whether official or unofficial.
I say, like I say, Kotoko for releases statement. It is coming from the club's official. We see, show with the a holiday.
Part of Debbie OT. One saya oyanya ona oyare.
Oh, Debbie.
Man can say uti na yo ya Debbie tie Kotoko na branches. And they make it mbacho uti amia. O Kotoko the owner. Mbacho what I say. Now the owner will put up a board. Now the board will look for management. It will as a management they just saying Kotoko because they only one arm. After the management, technical staff, you have your friends the playing body and the supporters. That makes Kotoko. Okay. And to Adriano class or boy no more bomb Kotoko. You got to fall because Adriano on board on Mombe. Hey, Biggie, when you make you. Oh, they are made so. Unim the American. It Miss Adriano on boy, me knew more because that's the moment the referee needs you, make a be mom. What is American? It's a who's you been on so echo fire out there. I'm because of one year. And I hand you some non jazzy. Now, it's tender some no can on Jamuna Sano way. Ghana born bribe between referee. I'm a referee, I powerful, but what's my say? Because Biggie Andy Meno Cobo match, mean to SK be a referee. Biggie soon to SK my referee by then obey. Need the answer of them run away at Manoko, and I'm a now, but when I'm saying Jiska Bejifu, I get referees never powerful. Next time obey it. Oh no, one man is counting. Next time, big crop befi say one more biska. And no one man. Into clubs now, into clubs now. So more power team. So more fast science as we are. Me omun na nyo madwen say omun tua fu omun ma referee bibia. Ni enhwe de be referees den no me. And obeka say bi o house ni ntino. Oni Kotoko be ba be robe Kotoko na Kotoko house ase 5 ana. Onye ne dia no so de mra ne be de ba be adwuma. On say broche referees are not doing well say they can. But the difference is this. So how don't say be a referee we koje aponche. And this what I say here the na person imponche ni adno mo jeje mre bi ni ntine ye hu say omo ye saa de nti andi omo fa ntonche ne ye nkwa yanim. De etine Ghana and USA. Also, US are also ranked 11th in the world. And these things are very, very important. And it's based in the Ghana and share Brazil. Meboa. Me name the last time Ghana and Brazil ball. And I see a ranking and Brazil were below Ghana. And Tansi. It is a wish team be or what's saying your friend upset. Upset just a surprise. It is a surprise. And I say in reality, no, a idea you need that and a bem. And the what I say. Into the American say on the base born here born USA was saying Ghana. So Ghana say USA be a surprise. But say USA say Ghana a normal. Entina team me no be audio mujina park andi. Na ohwe betting odds na. See mo be odd kesi bi. Yeah. But what I say. Aya say a close but slow be there be kesi kakra asin obi there. It means that teams me no be audio mujina park back your favorite to win and back your underdog. Oh, and the opposite of underdog, top dog. But inside the entanka, you can be a top dogger. Now the opposite also here the underdog. And I saw the top shatter, and the big fish. Now, so over United States, say your name Mexico, they can say many players, Papa Bia. What I say? But US, there are more players in Ghana. And they are hands down. But so what I say? Until here, I'm goalkeeper Ben Martina, Nottingham Forest. But what I say? So Forest are in the Premiership, if I'm right.
Yeah, Premier League.
Until they compare at Ziggy Hona, also difference. Now, we are about Serginho Dest. Dest instead then who saw Barca money at it, but he now plays for PSV. I think PSV are also there in the Champions League, if I'm right. So he's also playing. So he's also playing in there. Now, Vickers, Ebo Celtic, almost shame. Now, what about Yunus Mohammed? Yeah, Ghana, and you know, some about AC Milan. Ono so she oni born bo pa no say say you lose say nka obebo Ghana nke say money bo from Valencia onimbo
yeah Ghana need also
now so mo my no mo carry akoso odi hema mem to aso ena Giovanni Reina Dortmund well ono so shame Western McKennie Juventus Rich Pepe nso bɔ PSV. Now Pulisic ebo Milan. Timothy Weah unso ni bobo pa.
Yeah, Timothy Weah Juventus.
Omo Weah ban.
Yeah.
Oni bobo. Ono so Juve. Na branch ba ko ye friend no Paredes obo Wolfsburg. And a Tim Rim Fulham. And Chris Richards nso bɔ Crystal Palace. Nti sa wo hwe teams no omo bɔ na na bigi say we you guys will agree. So among ahead of us, we are not better than them in terms of the club. But you might get teams on mobile big club, but in terms of talent, they might not be there. This is what we need to understand. Because I can say areas and chances and opportunities which happens to everybody. But what I say, Ghanaians might not be playing for the bigger clubs though, but in terms of real talent, we might be better than them. Where grooming, cry your warm or Germany. Growing up, they went through the academy system. But what I say, when they grow up, they get the teams to play. Now they will do better because also all the hard work and so I would achieve it said will be so be your talent, Andy. Now on young word man on Suadi and Kawa. Obi only talent now or your hard work and Obabi too. And this so what's my argument now? Because they be on Suadi, so he's abreast with the current goings. But if it's all your talent to Unsuari, they be an out. I say, oh, yes, today, Unima, all right. But once Unsuadi. And no be so said that Nima de papa was swing at the pa near acquires am not your friends say we near the mammono Brosso near the mam was a muncosiano. But what I say syllables near the mam ne muna yes 30 questions now. Why ne better? On to make us a winima dientino when she anti about bit me answer. Yes. Sometimes hard work and also it to me pavy into their me when they say they might have the players do a been a see Mexico na yantias you know. They might not have the top player, but as a team, no, they really are dying to want to know what they want to do. And look at the way they play. In terms of talent, they're Ghana, your talent. And almost you know, almost be a scoreline here 2-1. But couldn't the World Cup be a extra time? But so yeah, we need 2-1. Bet you who 2-1, another 2-1 game. And at the last friendly, yes, you know, my boys, Obekaya. There are some more say penalty. No, I think a champion, a Frank a champion, I say go in my. Yeah, almost say 2-1. And the Ghana and the USA, all those 4 matches they have been in friendly, they have one with a 2. And the other 3 was at the World Cup. A 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. I respect. One win it, I think 3 the win 1. I hope you understand. And Neno, Ghana, yema talent in Eduma.
Okay.
Na yem to me but I'm not expecting too much from the Ghanaians though. Okay. But Ghana and Kasano say if we decide to want to pull a surprise, we'll pull a surprise. But I think say. Remember USA for one win. If there's going to be a win, I think I'll give it a
Biggie, Ghana, USA.
And as I said earlier on, me expect so much from Ghana Black Stars. I just want to see a pattern of play.
But Kokula Bismin can just say, so up a sword that bit me other. So not, so down. So we stay a week. I heard Ghana match by choice. Open soon as a bear.
I check what was about, but on only choice in a memphis. Rago choice in a moment because Bono was semi heavy. Now may come who the Mecca. Okay. A hand in the choice in the M1 Memphis Brago. Andy, one thing they say, tell me, I'm not expecting so much from Ghana Black Stars. I just want to see a pattern of play. One, Yabo Mexico. Mexico, New America. But coach Akache is only okay with pitching a boss or born than that of a year in Ghana. And it was an advantage to Mexico for an only county being a moment share. Now, how much more you quack against America and Casane in Krum? Our America into pitching the air there in Queen from my America advantage. Yajitum. It's been Congo Tanasa and Congo has a Ghana and Congo 5. Ghana and Gosha 6, Ghana and Gosha 3. There be no make quack. But me person who Ghana Black Stars are all boy, dear be a coach in actually. Now, Emma me any das war. Master Abubo players be from the part of America. America ni share Krampodium Chris Richards, who plays in the Premier League for Crystal Palace. Sergio Dest, yes, Yakana Asem, Yunus Musa, Yaka, Joe Reyna, is there, Yaka, Christian Pulisic, Timothy Weah, Florian Balogun. These are players I need more known. And it is not as if say a dini kekenaye, but they have quality. There are some of them are players need be quality because obi the Yunus Museba. Now maybe what Thomas Stay Party. I won't even can say Yunus is a better player than Thomas Stay Party. Debbie. Sergio Destina mimi nimno. Ebo as a right back and as a left back. On your better and check your men sani ali do sedu. dabi enya de amajatum eti omu odin ni bi omu wo quality yanso ye odin wo quality ni bi ana yede kwakwa ko hia omu andi uye no nyina afiri mu a the coach should give us some kind of hope in the Black Stars team. Chris Hughton ma yehu bibi na Ghana fo nya gidie wo team ni mo eno na yen ye pese yehu enya bibi a o me mpa results me mpa goals o say Ghana nkwasha 10 yen nkwasha 5 that is not what I am looking at, but give us something good to talk about. Yen pese ye bebo bo bia be wie no na ye te hanum say ni e focus so much on negativity. Why? Because at the end of the day your players and give you out their best. Your coach and give you out their best. I'm a near man and Koyan from Ghana Black Stars. It is all better now decided to have a game in once a man. It is going to be about negativity in Kwa because that was what we saw on the field. And I know I am pese yebehu. It may result in Yamasem. I just want to see a good play, good football from Ghana Black Stars, a good pattern of football. You football from the defense. You didn't say you're born now, you're born. Maybe you pretty from the wings. It's your football from goalkeeping department or remember central defender or push him a right back and outside left back. Yeah, they are far flank and so saying a year ball. We want to see something because Black Stars born. Osha unwe. I say frefre kobo. Ya frefre omu nyina ne ya. Ena ne omu nyina ehia na coach say omu nkon kobo. As you susana na bobo wenchendi no. It will be any position or attack or defense. You know, na mu yo ne yakoba sa. Ball ni kodi left out means the whole pack 11 here kodi left. And yes I be na ye pese ye hu. Ye pese ye hu say ya fa coach onu ne chem na ntiri bibi. That is what we want to see. These are the things we want to talk about. It's yet tenacia. Now you can Black Stars asema. We look at the pattern of play, the system we've been talking about. Now you can Inaki Williams asema. We have to be talking to the midfielders. Maya Mobono, na ye bobo na ye bobo no te said ye striker na ye na gina ni mo no so no nimpe goals ma Maya Oya Island. That is how the Black Stars play. There is no connection between our midfield and then the number 9. So bobo ne sa opa kofa Lewandowski bebo 9, kofa Haaland bebo 9. On to be produce him farm because the ball would have to transit from the midfield to the attacking area. And that transition there was a ball on the film. The men in the midfield also the link between the defense and then the attack. And this our transition never. And to me back. It's a baby asiano. Now number 9 would be as useless as Wamba Park in the Tumpo. Because on your supplies now what me deliver the amount. And Sanya man and ne pese you kudus yes ye nimcho nimbo on the ball. Ye jitum sa. I am one of the strong supporters of Mohamed Kudus.
Okay.
The player has talent. But I thought of elaboration, the doors or do. But you also release the ball, he wants to dribble everybody on the pitch. And then you know, coach too, because you ask yourself, say, I don't know Kudus Mohamed call West Ham, I don't know Kudus Mohamed call Ajax, almost a ball on him, but about Black Stars, he always wants to play Sadio on a pet. Because you say West Ham, only coach be there, you have to follow instructions. One follow instructions, Albert on a bench. It's whatever the coach says, and on obey. He plays direct football over there. But over Ghana, over elaboration. And a coaches. So these are some of the things we don't want to see.
Okay.
It's for the tactics, the system, the formation, the selections on the field of play there. After they say I should give them, you know, I do much na. But until then, you as foreigners and American can have more quality. Yes, Ghana Black Stars also have quality. Okay. We want to see a pattern of play in our Black Stars.
Okay.
And the Kakebi coach in this, I say Inaki Williams say number 9.
I say number 9.
Inaki Williams was a number 9, not anymore.
So a proper number.
He was. Oko transfer market this year. Now show Inaki Williams profile. The primary position. And I said the main position, a left wing.
Okay.
Yes, coach in Koron a left wing, and no you play on a primary position. Our transfer market, so a right winger.
Right winger, okay.
Yes, right winger, and no, and a main position. Our transfer market. and sana other positions ase nti other positions no and the left wing any striker no so ayere be ahye no enti ma Chris Hughton me kasa ansem ne nche yes no on focus on making the Black Stars better.
Okay.
Sa say chinye sa ehun hia.
Mate. Na unya time aya yemfa makum awia na yenkohwe makum special gala ni bi.
Okay.
Ene asafo ani Old Town. Awuchi ne bayo.
Okay.
Old Town 3 points asafo 1 point. Ene ya unya time ayenko.
Oni mweshi.
Oni mweshi ona ananya.
Yebeko ni aba.
Okay. Ti me ko Grace Gift aso na amakwa akodi nko me ko do Tuesday say dia. Also, you call Grace Gift our clinic laboratory services. Na you call Chichi and cover Dr. Gabi Ewaha Sanso and our offer and Swatanasi. Over,
ye,
Mache,
when young compon, ye bru, na me